I think you'll all agree that we're incredibly proud to be here in Irvine. It's now my pleasure to introduce Mayor Stephen Choi for his annual City of Irvine update. Mayor Choi was elected in 2012 after serving 8 years on the Irvine City Council. Previously, he served as a trustee of the Irvine Unified School District from 1998 to 2004. Mayor Choi has taught at several universities and colleges, including USC, UCI, California State University, Los Angeles, and he's founded and serves as a director of Dr. Choi's Academy, while his wife, Janie, who's here today, has operated Kumon Math and Reading Centers in Irvine since 1990. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Mayor Stephen Choi.
Well, good afternoon, and welcome to Celebrate Irvine. This is my fourth business luncheon address before you. I'm not sure whether this will be my last one, but my destiny may change. As some of you maybe are watching the election results, so you may have to come up to Sacramento to listen to me next year. I want to thank the Irvine Chamber of Commerce and the President and the CEO, Talia Hart, for this wonderful opportunity to speak once again about the business of Irvine. Let me now acknowledge Irvine's representatives here today. Please stand as I call your names. Mayor Pro Tem Lynn Schott, Assistant City Manager Sharon Landers, and the Deputy Chief of Police Julia Engen. Next month, we will celebrate our country's 240th anniversary. Twice in the opening statements of the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson spoke of happiness. And in those opening words, he spoke of safety and happiness. Irvine is well known for its public safety. Our robust business climate provides nearly full employment. Jobs bring happiness. Safety brings comfort. I'm pleased that Irvine is following the vision of President Jefferson. He knew what a country in the making needed to succeed. As we celebrate our 45th anniversary this year as a city, I know what the Irvine is to continue to succeed. Irvine now has 258,000 people, according to the State Department of Finance. We remain one of the fastest growing cities in California. We are a popular destination to visit too, particularly with business travel. John Wayne Airport reported that it passed the 10 million visitor mark for the first time. So congratulations to one of the best airports in which to fly in and out. I love that John Wayne Airport. It takes only 10 minutes from my house. Also, we are a popular destination to put down roots. The Orange County Register reported that nearly half of all new housing in Orange County in the past several years has been built in Irvine. although it has become sometimes a political issue, but the Irvine is growing. Of the more than 47,000 new homes from 2010 to 2016, 21,000 were built in Irvine. Our collective efforts are working well. Businesses are providing jobs, and the city providing the attraction of livability. Irvine can be defined as an appealing set of features. Irvine was recently ranked the 7th best city to find a job in the entire United States by WalletHub.com. How about that? I think it deserves some applause. This ranking is based on several areas that are important to all of us. Job opportunities, employment growth, a low unemployment rate, annual income, and public safety. Only 6 months ago, Irvine Chamber had its first Rose Parade float seen by millions of people around the world. I am not sure if my wife and I were shown on the TV or not, but I was there. I think people can find Irvine on a map. The Chamber's own destination, Irvine, released its visitor impact report last month. They are impressive numbers. Total visitors spending in Irvine totaled $569 million in 2015, an increase of nearly 21% from the year before. Food and beverages, as well as hotel accommodations, are important revenue generators. So visit hotels often, stay there. Chamber is a great partner with the innovative programs such as its business outreach rally, Women in Travel Summit, which has a travel blogging meeting, and economic development events. I thank the Chamber for its ongoing and outstanding efforts. Today is a day of celebration. Will you please bring out the anniversary cake? Yes, there's a cake, anniversary cake. As we celebrate the city's 45th anniversary this year, I also want to acknowledge the presenting sponsor of this event, the University of Laverne, which is celebrating its 125th anniversary. All the full of people sitting right here. Would their representatives, along with Natalia Hart, please come forward. Let's celebrate with this cake. Come around the cake. All right. Are you ready? Ready? Set, blow the candles. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. I want to congratulate the UC Irvine as well on its 50th anniversary. And what about Concordia University on its 40th anniversary? President is here. How about all together? University of Laverne, University of California, Irvine campus, Concordia University, all rise. You deserve some applause. Okay, I forgot the city of Irvine, all the staffs, our 45th anniversary. How about city staff, people, all the managers? Is anyone celebrating your own anniversary of any kind? Congratulations, anyway. Only in Irvine can we bake such a distinctive cake and have fun with that. And as Talia briefly mentioned, the Only in Irvine outreach is underway. My favorite section is the high school competition. Students from Beckman University, Irvine, Woodbridge, and Northwood High Schools each created a 3-minute video about their experiences here. One of the students spoke eloquently when he said, "Only in Irvine can I live." Northwood High School is the winning video, and I would like to share it with you now. Hit it.
Welcome to Irvine, California.
You're about to embark on a wonderful adventure.
where you will see all things our city has to offer.
A picture of your first destination is provided.
Each destination will hold a picture and envelope.
You have until sundown.
Are you ready?
Go.
How about that? Okay, enough of the fun and the games. What I share with you today represents Irvine's activities underway and what is planned for the future. Financial prosperity in any community starts with the city itself. The City Council has just approved next year's budget. Our 2016-17 general fund operating budget is balanced at nearly $189.3 million. Included in the budget is $4 million of direct cold cash contributions to our public schools, as well as another $5.3 million in indirect support. $4.4 million to infrastructure rehabilitation. Importantly, we will have $35.2 million in the city's contingency reserve funds to guard against unexpected events and the future economic uncertainty. Our core values of innovation, integrity, flexibility, and responsiveness guide our efforts to meet the demands of a growing city. However, to tackle all of the elements of the dynamic community, fiscal strength is key, and Irvine meets that requirement. Our sales tax revenue is growing. Our property tax revenue is growing, and then our hotel tax revenue is growing. These are Irvine's big three revenue generators, which help explain why our unemployment rate is only 2.7%. Did you hear that? 2.7%, according to the latest statistic by the U.S. Department of Labor. This compares to the Orange County's 3.6%, the state's 5.2%, and the nation's 4.7%. These are strong indicators of a robust local economy. Another sign is the forward progress at the Orange County Great Park, where the 175-acre sports park is under construction as a part of the 688 acres parkland development with our partner, 5 Point Communities. And we do have representatives with the 5 Point Communities today. And thank you for building the park. Also at the Great Park, a nonprofit representing the Anaheim Ducks is building one of the most complete public facilities of its kind in the nation. 4 skating rinks will serve many local needs for ice hockey, public ice skating, and individual training. Along with the ice rink and the many new playing fields that will soon be completed, I'm reminded that life is not all about work. It is about recreation as well. However, this is a business speech. So let me give you an example of a company's strength and success. Smart Utility Systems recently opened new offices in the city with the plans to hire 200 new employees this city. In an article in the Orange County Register, Chairman and CEO Deepak Garg said, Irvine has quickly established itself as a technology innovation hub and is continuing to grow. Being here allows us to house the best in technology talent. I ask that Mr. Garg please stand and be recognized. Where are you? Thank you. At the top of my list is a technology council that I have formed, the Irvine Tech Advisory Council, or ITAC. ITAC seeks advice on how Irvine can advance on a technology platform to improve the quality of our lives. There is much to celebrate in this arena. Irvine-based companies raised nearly $636 million in 2015 venture capital investments. That is 63% of all investment dollars in Orange County, according to the Register. Venture capital in Irvine has increased 85% since 2010. This is the place to be. A perfect example is CrowdStrike, an Irvine cybersecurity company which creates software to anticipate data breaches. CrowdStrike landed $100 million in venture capital in the third quarter of 2015. And the Irvine company has embraced my vision of a technology center here in Irvine. Do you know the name? Irvine Tech Valley, right? The company opened The Vine, the name is The Vine, in March 2015 for startups to work on their new ideas rent-free. I also applaud UC Irvine in its efforts to provide a harbor for business startups. The result is The Cove. Many names for you to remember. First one was, what was it? The Vine. This one's The Cove. Don't get mixed up. The Cove is a home of the UCI Applied Innovation Ecosystem. This provides, again, rent-free space for startup ideas for those connected to the campus. Not everybody. Somehow, faculty, students, alumni. Other signs of progress and prosperity include the recently completed 200 Spectrum Center Tower, a 20-story office building next to the Irvine Spectrum Center. Mazda North America Operations leased 5 floors as their tower's first major tenant. The Irvine companies are now building a second 20-story tower next to this new one. Irvine is still growing. This is a privilege for me to visit companies, both large and small, to visit high-rises filled with new and emerging companies. And those that have long defined who we are. I attended the 10th anniversary celebration for Irvine-based Yogaland. Today, Yogaland has about 320 locations spanning 17 states, and Australia, Dubai, Guam, Thailand, and Venezuela. Yogaland founders Philip and Michelle Chang are dedicated to the support of humanitarian causes through the company's operations. Yogaland's outstanding work over the past 10 years is a real asset to Irvine's community. I'd like to ask Philip Chang, founder and the CEO of Yogaland, please stand and be recognized. Where are you? His wife, Michelle, couldn't join us today. With the growth comes challenges, but also opportunities. As you all know, traffic is a major issue in front of the City Council. The City Council will address a study this month that puts into motion additional efforts to help manage the congestion during peak commute hours. But the City Council has not waited. We are accelerating $60 million in infrastructure improvements that will ease traffic. And these include the widening of Jamboree Road by 1 lane in each direction, both between Main and Barranca. Pedestrian connectivity at Jamboree and Michelson, and widening at several other intersections. As we keep our streets well paved, we work to improve circulation. So, dear friends, what I have presented to you today is very exciting. And that reminds me, we are serving a community that makes up our future leaders of tomorrow, as well as those who are established. 2 recent rankings cover the entire spectrum. Best city for an active retirement and the best city for teens. Good contrast. Let me talk about one of them. The ranking for the best city for teens, which has Irvine as number 1 out of the 100 largest US cities considered. Recreational opportunities among other categories. But perhaps the most important statistic is the high school graduation rate in Irvine. Can anyone guess? It is 96%. Just to think of those high school students who produced the wonderful video we have just watched. In fact, Irvine Unified School District statewide is ranked number 1 in math and number 2 in English language arts literacy for districts of 25,000 students or more. These test results were the first assessments aligned with the new state standards, also known as Common Core. This City Council supports our students, many of whom will grow up to be business leaders here and elsewhere. I leave you today with these thoughts. We must continue to aim high. As the city of Irvine celebrates our 45th anniversary, I have the feeling that we are young, yet so accomplished. The best legacy a mayor can give a city is the inspiration, the resources, and the foundation to meet the challenges of the future and to walk in our parks. The Trust for Public Land ranked Irvine in its top 10 best park systems in the US last month. Our parks are for all of our citizens of all ages and interests. Thank you for joining me today and for the support of the business community and Irvine Chamber of Commerce. Because in Irvine, there is every opportunity to have your cake and eat it too. Thank you so much.